Hey, Trevor from the Black Dahlia Murder here, chilling on Search and Destroy. I don't know, man. I think it's been cool. I think in Latin America they really like the extreme stuff. You know what I mean? Like I see a big dedication to death metal and to everything that's crazy. You know what I mean? So it's awesome to come to play here, and the fans are out of control. You know, in Europe I think people are a bit more. I don't know. Maybe because they have so much exposure to extreme metal, you know, there's so many bands there, they're not as excited about it anymore, you know what I mean? You can still get them to rock out and have fun and have good shows there and stuff, but the people here are just ravenous for metal, you know what I mean? Like, they're so pumped about it, so excited about it, you know, it's you just kind of feel the energy, and already, you know, kids are lining up outside the show, and it's early yet, you know, and the anticipation is just in the air, you know, so it's cool, man, it's very cool. We like it, definitely. Being the biggest band in the world is really not the goal of the band, you know what I mean? We just want to survive, you know, in these times where the economy is hard, you know, and touring is hard, and making a living from extreme metal is hard, you know what I mean? If we wanted to, you know, be the biggest band in the world, we'd probably play something that people liked, the general public, you know what I mean? But always, you know, the general public is always going to be scared of metal to some degree, I think. But I don't know, man. It's just there's so many young people that are into, you know, getting into the extreme stuff right now in the States, you know. So hitting the chart like that is just amazing to me, you know. It's a compliment, you know. It's not what we are working for, you know. We just want to keep our fans happy, you know. We want to have fans that like us and keep them excited about the band. That's the ultimate goal, you know. But to see it on the charts, I mean, it's just crazy because it's alongside all of these like normal kinds of music, you know, with normal vocals, you know, radio stuff, you know. So it's exciting, man. It's just pretty exciting. It just makes you want to keep going, keep pushing it, you know, because Nocturnal placed on the charts pretty good, you know, but Deflorate did even better, you know. So it's just like, it's just a sign that, you know, we've been playing the right moves and, you know, doing the right tours, and it's just cool. It's very cool. It's affected every band. There are bands like that we came up alongside, like around 2003, 2004, that just don't even tour anymore because it's just falling off the map, you know. And it's just kids don't come out to shows, you know, and aren't as willing to buy merch because they just don't have the money, man. So it affects you. That because most, I would say all bands make their money off of merch and the actual concerts, you know. So when the concerts start to get smaller and stuff, you know, it just hurts, man. So it's just been amazing that we've been able to persevere through that, you know, and it's amazing that we've been selling any records at all because the internet has made it so easy for people to just get your music for free, you know. And right now it's kind of an interesting time because those charts, you know, they mean something, but there's just as many people that sold the record, if not more, out there, and they're not being measured in any kind of way. So it's kind of like it's not up to date, you know what I mean? They have to figure out a new way to figure out who's the best, you know, who's the biggest band in the world, because CD sales aren't it anymore, you know what I mean? And I just wonder what's going to happen in the future. Like, you know, are CDs even going to be around in a while? Like, they can't sell them. Every store is closing. You know, even the big stores like Best Buy, every year they have less CDs, you know. They don't have any metal there, you know. It's like, I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird thing, a weird time, you know. I'm proud, man. I'm just happy with it. I think, you know, I can totally agree with what you're saying. You know, we started out as a very young band and very naive, and, you know, we weren't the best players in the world. But, you know, going out and touring and, you know, getting better players in the band, too, has also helped forward the band. And, you know, yeah, I think Brian has just expanded so much in his songwriting abilities and stuff. And you know, every time we go to write, we're all excited about the material, you know, and it's just, we just want to, you know, keep the sound so that, you know, our fans are, you know, with us still, but always evolve and grow and, you know, make things more intricate. And I think the new record has more layers and more little things that you, in time, you know, the first listen, you're just like, well, you know, wow, because it's really, there's a lot of fast stuff, and, you know, but, you know, we tried to make it so people will keep coming back and keep hearing new things every time, you know, so it's a really, you know, we put a lot of thought into the songwriting, and, you know, it's really an important factor, you know, so we're always excited to go to the next level, and we actually have some time off this summer, which we never have done, you know, we're always touring, so we're actually going to spend more time writing this new one than we have with the other records, so hopefully it'll come out to be the best yet, you know, we'll see. Yeah, I was always just interested in the dark side of life, I guess, and, you know, science fiction as well, just, you know, alien movies and stuff like that, and I don't know, like, my whole life has just been, I've always been into horror, and, you know, I was drawing people getting their heads cut off, like, with crayons, you know what I mean, like, so young, you know, like, I had really a little bit too early of an exposure to horror movies and stuff, you know, I was probably too young when I saw them, but I was like, whoa, this is awesome. And then metal kind of came next, you know, I saw that there was music that had horror in it, you know, and I was like, that was it, dude, like, forget about it. Everything else in life I didn't care about anymore, it was just metal. I was like, wow, this is the coolest thing ever. And it's been that way ever since, you know, it still excites me, I still love metal, I still check out new bands all the time, you know, I'm still like, you know, there's just such a great, you know, underground, you know, especially death metal. There's so much that people don't know about death metal. There's so many bands that don't get the attention that we get, you know, it's crazy, you know, we've been very, very blessed and very lucky, you know.